Welcome to you, my friends, one and all, and thank you for joining me on a special Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and this is our 3-year anniversary, kicking off our 4th year of the channel on this is May 12th. And 3 years ago today, on May 12th, I did my very first Klesh Crumbs Pay Dirt video. I'd never heard of any of this stuff, and in March is whenever I first YouTube gave me the first feed of uh, like Klesh, gold pay dirt, and it was for like the $5,000 bottle or the $2,500 bucket or something that he did. And I think, how ridiculous is this? That is this real? That they're expecting to have gold and digging up pay dirt randomly, finding gold out of it just seemed like a scam. It can't be real. And then after watching Klesh, a few of his, and it started feeding the, golden pay dirt reviews and like Miller Prospecting, the guy that did the Gold Hog, his channel. There just weren't many channels compared to what's out there now, especially 3 years ago. And so yeah, from then on, it's just been rolling along. So this is a mail call, and we're gonna kick off our. I figured best way to kick off year number 4 is with a mail call. Some awesome mail that I received in from one package is from a viewer, and one's from a new company that I have never got anything from before. So that'll be cool, and we're gonna kind of review some of the Bayou episodes from the past, and check out some of the stuff, and some of the acknowledge some of the awesome people. I'm sure there'll be some people left out just because there's so many of you guys. I probably won't cover everyone, but I'm gonna, like I said, I appreciate all of you so much. And going into year 4, it seems like I just started putting S3 season 3 on my videos, and I'm thinking, really, S4 now? It just seems like I just started adding that on a couple of months ago. So time flies. And so we're gonna do. I decided this is gonna be I got to do a giveaway, right? Year 3. I was thinking I've got the anniversary show 1 and year 2, and so for year 3, each one of those had a giveaway. So we'll be doing a year 3 giveaway. So I guess we're going to do a comment video on this one. So this is your comment video in the description, not in the live chat section. Enter hashtag year 4. And yeah, I was gonna say 3, but I guess we're going into year 4, so let's keep it positive. So kick it off year 4, hashtag year YEAR number 4, and we'll like I said, I don't even have the prize made up on it yet, and we'll also be doing. I guess we'll probably do for tonight. I got to do at least a live chat giveaway on this one too. So maybe one of my little Crown Royal bottles. So listen for the prompt to start entering your numbers, and we'll let you know when that's ready to roll. So that being said, let's go ahead and turn to our number 1 mail deposit and gold epicenter of South Louisiana. On a very breezy, I'm trying to beat the rain. There's already been sprinkling. I almost didn't bring the board out between the wind and the sprinkles, but for year 3, I got to have my board with all these awesome stickers representing dozens of channels and people that have been so generous from the very start. You hear Gizmo's inside of you. You may hear him whimpering. Oh shit! Do I have my mic on for this? Yes, I do. Okay. The bane of my existence in videos has been the mic. So, all right, let's turn to the new Gold Epicenter. Once again, as I said, you find I repeat myself sometimes. It's age and brain damage. So, actually, we saw these packages come in on our video for RJ's doing the $35 bag from last week's. So this came in from, oh, watch out there, easy on our stuff there. You see that's from a mail call right there, Carson Prospecting. Thank you so much, Brian, for our Trump Lego Trump. He's been our channel mascot ever since. Or where's Brian? There he is. There he is. He just did a video out snorkeling. Looked like it was cold. If he's in the Pacific, I don't like the cold Pacific. I like the tropics and the Caribbean. But yeah, I like the Pacific when you get farther west out to Hawaii. Now that's my kind of Pacific water. But yeah, that cold shit off the coast of California. Thanks. Pass. That's a hard pass. I've had to swim in freezing water chasing down ducks as a kid, and as a younger adult, and I got to where I just wouldn't shoot them if I had to go swim after them. So, all right, starting out. If y'all recall, last year we had, and I just keep rattling this table here, knocking off our LGB coin. That's right. But our Keep America Great knife here. We where is it out the right way? But yeah, he sent me the Primordial and the special blend that he put together, because that's kind of his business, is developing and producing soils, potting soils, natural soils, and the like. And I just had a terrible growing season last year. Everybody down here did. There was even my buddy down the street, his garden did terrible. So it wasn't just me and my stuff. So hopefully we'll have a better growing season this year. But he put together something new for me here, and not try to be careful not to damage anything. But okay, this is some of his special. Look, I filled the box up with it, man. Awesome. Check that out. That is some of his special seedling starter dirt. And yes, it smells very organic, very fresh. And it's kind of damp. You can see it's holding the whole little clump there. So that I'm going to transfer into a thicker bag, I believe. But I still have half of my Primordial and then half of my special blend from last year that he made up for us. So I will. I've been cutting it with some of the regular dirt here too that I have, like the black gumbo, just because I think it was almost too. Like I said, it was all natural, but it was just almost too fertile for some of the stuff that was trying to grow down here during the heat of last year. So that was the first box. And the second box came in, and I just checked it out, and I saw that what stuff was loaded in it. So I stopped looking once I got past the first. That's just a piece of packing there. So I pulled out we've got package number 2. It says Gem and Gold box. And it says, Bayou Gold Guy, was hoping to have my stickers ready to send you 1 or 2, but the print shop said they will be done soon, so next time. Which, dude, thank you so much. Again, you guys put me to shame, since I still have yet to get a sticker out. So you guys have just started. I know people have started their channel and they had stickers before they even started the channel. So yeah, I am negligent on that. And as you guys can see, I have a lot of stickers to reciprocate for, as well as channel viewers and stuff as well. So yeah, when I finally get a design put together, I've got a design I pretty much think I need to go with. So I just need to do it. So, but we have a box here, and this thing is loaded. So let's see what we've got. This one's wrapped up. And here, if y'all remember from we've gotten a few bottles of stuff from Matthew before, and a big package of his pay dirt. He was supposed to start selling some of his pay dirt, and I think he's I know he's done a few bags, but I don't know if he's actually actively selling it yet. But you can see on this one it is the triple black diamond. And it says "Have fun." It's 1 tablespoon of double black diamond from Gold Nugget Sales with that tungsten in it. 1 teaspoon of the Cape Disappointment, which that is known for being a very difficult material to get through. And then you can see there, black sand concentrate. So there you go. That is a potent tube of material right there. And I believe this is what he said. There's like a little specimen piece in there, and mainly it was just to show the, when to pan this out to show the difficulty of moving this stuff around. So we've got that one to start off with our black sand on that. And then this one is one that is loaded, and you can see the greens there. I'm guessing that looks like that is mostly jade, but it could be. Man, that's got it. They got it sealed up, huh? Yeah, nice taping on it. There you go for shipping, because this stuff does get roughed up in the mail. Well, I try to get this open. Here's some of my favorite and first openings and favorite openings from the past, and we'll be back. Greetings from South Louisiana, and welcome to my inaugural episode of my new channel, The Bayou Gold Guy, and I'm the Bayou Gold Guy. This is going to be a YouTube channel that deals with prospecting for gold without ever leaving the house. They're calling it mailbox prospecting these days. And there really is a new gold rush on, and it's pretty much coming from the internet. People seeing videos and reviews of people panning for gold in their house, in their backyard, in their sheds, and it's pretty fun, pretty exciting to watch. It's always cool to see gold, especially gold coming out of the ground. So that's what this is going to be about. I never have any experience in doing any of this at all up until a few weeks ago, and I came across Klesh Guitars. I paid $5,000 for a bucket of dirt video, and since then I got hooked. And he's got a lot of videos, over 100 just prospecting at home videos, plus a number of others, so that's really good source material. He's real thorough on showing you how to do the prospecting, panning, the setup, the nuances of it. So he's pretty much been a mentor for me getting started on this, and I'm really excited to see what we can come up with. So without further ado, let's check out the goods. All right, well, so to begin this, I started out KleshCrumbs.com, his website for Klesh Guitars, where he sells pay dirt, along with his videos. And so I started out with the $15 bag of Klesh Crumbs. And here we are with our final take. I can get to zoom in. And like I said, you can see that it was some nice little chunks there. You can see all this fine gold here too. So really cool. My scales don't measure down to the hundreds, so this is probably, it didn't come up as even a 1/10. So these little bags aren't made for finding big gold. It's for teaching you how to get this kind of gold out of there. And you can tell by the fact that it took me 30 minutes to get this little bit out that I'm still honing my skill, if you will.
Thank you for joining me on another episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am the Bayou Gold Guy, and as you can see, I had to come through the back way today because I've got a bag full of gold and gems. And word's gotten out, and Yukon Joe is in the neighborhood. And the lecherous scoundrel wants my gold. So, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to call in a little backup, somebody to watch my back on this one. So, let's get to the gold station and see what we can do with this. All right, as always, X marks the spot for our bag of gold and treasure. And let's get into this and see. I got a new tripod. I have to give a shout out to my buddy John R. Prospecting. He sent me a link for this new tripod, and I have just started. This is the first video I've done at it, but I've been messing with it, and I really like it already. It's very, very nice. Oh, what's that? Thank you, Duke. Watch out for that lecherous little weasel. He may be coming back. Pretty nice. Of course, there's the big gold guy sitting on top. Well, all right, my friends. I guess that will wrap up this edition of Bayou Gold Guy. I have to give a special thanks to my guard and my guest. And, yeah, we'll see how this hackneyed production comes out, because I have no idea at this point what I'm going to be able to put together for this little foray in storytelling over gold. So, it was in my 25th video. I just have to do something a little different every once in a while. So, I don't know, it was the whole gold and jewels theme. It had to seem to have a western feel to it to me. So, we ran off Yukon Joe. Avast ye swabs! Where be ye coming from? Because we're in suit of pirate's booty today. We've got the map. X marks the spot. We've got yo-ho-ho and a bottle of beer. So let's set course. Get this treasure hunt underway. Ahoy, mates. I expected I can be trusting you, so I'm going to share my pirate's booty with you today. Welcome to this episode of Bayou Gold Guy on the High Seas. Kind of go from southern to pirate. That be the way she goes. But today, we've got some special pirate booty from a land-loving scallywag out in Arizona named Mike Vendetta. So, let's turn to the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana, where the pirates really used to congregate, and check out our pirate booty where X marks the spot. So we've got us a nice pile of treasure here with the pirate's booty from Vendetta Prospecting. Brains are exactly what the libtards do not have. We are 10 days away from one of the most critical elections in this country's history. And it is time, my friends, for us to take the reins, take back this country. So, if you've got friends on the fence, be gentle about it, but ask them if they're better off today than they were 2 years ago. And remember that the people that locked you down and would not let you be around your loved ones in the nursing homes, for funerals, for weddings, while they were out enjoying the freedoms that they denied you, and have got your gas prices now up at 3 times the price and 4 times the price, and have your children being taught the most obscene things that can be taught in this American country. That's what we're stopping. So, that being said, let's move out of this dark horror and into the light of the new Gold Station, because I am Bayou Gold Guy here on this episode of Bayou Gold Guy. Almost didn't get that one in for Halloween weekend coming up here, Halloween weekend. And we've got something horrific to go through at the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana. A good evening to you all, and a happy Halloween. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am your host, the Ghost Rider, for tonight.
Okay, I plan on narrating through some of that. I'm not sure if I did or not, since I'm doing this kind of ahead and editing separately on this stuff. Let's see, I think these might be emerald as well in this, because it certainly has some of that look like some of the emerald I've had, but then the polished stuff definitely looks more like a jade. But either way, that is very cool. And I guess y'all know you'll be seeing these again coming up in the next 420 cycle. Excuse me. Get a little choked up there. Awesome. Thank you so much, brother. So that. There's our black sand set up in our mine lab here, which is a prize that I had won from Vendetta Prospecting on the Prospector's Ball, which was this, as well as the Falcon finishing pan. And I also got the headlamp, which I use almost daily between walking Gizmo and doing my little flea searches for my my kitties. And like I said, it's great. The rechargeable battery on it makes it easy to use without having to keep pumping batteries into it. So, and my trophy and my Vendetta, awesome long sleeve Vendetta shirt. So this is again one of many awesome awards and stuff that I've gotten from a number of wonderful channels, and then that was with the Patreon on Vendetta. So now in this bag we've got another batch of, looks like some beautiful, check that out, awesome stones. Damn, Matthew, thank you so much, brother. That is, I love that. Check that out, man. We have got a full variety. Silver in there. There's the polished. We've got it also looks like an aquamarine. Beautiful colors, some awesome quartz. Check out those points. And you know what? If you'll notice, all this stuff will fit in, that's right, a bottle. So I think that is an Apache tier. I'm always wrong on guessing those, but I believe in this case that actually is an Apache tier. And some more peacock ore. Dude, thank you. So that's another beautiful piece of that stuff. That is just awesome, brother. You know I never can get and have enough of this stuff because I send out so much. We have some turquoise. Look at that red. Check that out. Half and half. Crystal with the red on one side and the clear on the other. Looks like some peridot. Some more of that polished jade. Brother, again, just you guys are so damn generous. I can never thank all of you enough, and for your support. And again, this supports the channel 100% because y'all have seen what I pack into my bottles. This is part of the Bayou Gold Guys stuff. It started out with just gator eyes with the garnets. Thought those are cool. We'll throw some of those in the bottles, call them gator eyes, because gator, when you hit them with the red, with the light, their eyes turn red in the swamp. Check out that, some beautiful amethyst. We've got some polish, some dark, some of the clear. That looks like some of the lynch style, where you've got the clear with the purple coming through. Beautiful. I've gotten some. We'll look at it later on in here. We've got some stuff from Mr. Danny Peters that sent me a bunch of his stuff. I've had a couple of different people, including Mr. Ed Kelly, that sent me his. There you go, some gems and stuff I know you can put to use. Look at that bag, awesome, dude. He's got this one taped up for security. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, he'd sent me a bag full of garnets, as well as a couple of other people have sent me bags of just garnets. I got some from damn, y'all, I'm sorry, I just have such a hard time remembering so many different over 3 years. But I know again, Daniel Peters sent me some of his. I know check these out. Matthew Lopez over in the UK had sent me those. Y'all got a bunch of his stuff from the the small apricot garnets, as well as the red garnets, and the polished red and apricots, and our amber, and very cool. Check that out. Those are some beautiful stones. That is very unusual there. It may be one of those, like the fossil, the stones where it has from the ancient vegetable matter or something that was encased in there. And it certainly has that kind of look, like it would be from some kind of small debris that had formed. That is ultralight right there. It feels almost like a pumice. I mean, or a lava rock. Beautiful. Soapstone, love those. Another nice peacock stone. So beautiful, brother. Thank you again. So look at that one with it's always nice when you get that one. They got the pyrite through it. Some of them really looks like it has the yellow tone of gold so much you think, God, that's got to be gold in there. But awesome samples from Ford Prospecting. And like I said, we actually, I've gotten some of his material. I put I've used, I think is that a nice piece of red jasper there? That stuff always polishes nice when you put it in the tumbler. Yeah, I actually had some, this got me started tumbling whenever I'd have all these rocks. And actually, I got it specifically to polish the the ocean picture stone from Dan Hurd. And the stuff he sent me was so crappy. It wasn't, there wasn't really anything that I wanted to polish. A couple of pieces that I had that actually looked like it had some, you can see the ocean picture, aspect of it. I didn't want to destroy it with the polish. So, oh, check that out, brother, dude. That is a nice, those are the small polished garnets. And then the polished and rough peridot. He's got those sealed up in 2 separate pouches. Check that out, dude. That is just so awesome. And those are great for the little small display vials that I make up with the gold. Those, when you have those smaller pieces like that, you can fill in between the big garnets, and it helps anchor those gold flakes in there to hold there for the display. And then we've got this one. Check that out. Beautiful. A tube full of turquoise. And I have run out of turquoise since we don't have the Vendetta Pirate Booty bag anymore. That was my main source of turquoise, was Vendetta. So that is awesome. So y'all will get, that will go out sparingly. But yep, you might get a piece or two of that showing up in your pay dirts. That is beautiful. Look how beautiful those are, though, man. Awesome. Damn, Matthew, you, like I said, brother, you are just too good to me. I am not worthy. And then this, look at that. Check that out. A bunch of polished tiger's eye, which those are always cool to find in pay dirt when you got those little small shiny tiger's eyes showing up. And that's been one of my biggest surprises this year doing that, was whenever I had the pay dirt. I don't remember which pay dirt it was, but it had the tiger eye in it. And the black band is actually looked like magnetite, apparently, because it would stick to the magnet. So I had these big chunks of tiger's eye that were sticking to the magnet. And right at where the black line was, which again I assume would be means that it was a magnetite. And then we've got one more tube here wrapped up, and here we go. This is the one he told me about before. This is the Cape Disappointment Black Sand Concentrates, and it's got one small specimen picker added. So there you go. And that is a full tube. You can see that looks a little more solid black compared to this one that looks noticeably more understanding than this one. So this is triple black diamond. This is Cape Disappointment, but I don't know. As I'd say though, this one on top looks like it'll be the one to put the thorn in your side. But so again, brother, that is just awesome. I can't thank you enough. And again, you some awesome pay dirt that you've gone through. This stuff was very fun to do, and y'all need to be thanking Mr. Matthew for it as well, because y'all are gonna be the beneficiaries of all this, whether it's in your whether it is in your winning bags, winning pay dirts, or the ones I sell. So just awesome. So well, let's move on. What are we looking at now from the past? I'm not sure. What am I tuned into?
So let's check out the fireworks stand today. Actually, they've got a place now that sells real black cats. We got us 100 Saturn missiles, a stack of black cat shots, the lightsaber. Yeah, it's actually a lightsaber, and the classic 10-ball Roman candles. Actually says it in there, and the bag on it, the official Black Cat bag. And then from the other place, we got our Call Me mortar, our very cool smokers, the Angry Wife, no telling what that's going to be, some nighttime parachute flares. Let's get going. Happy 4th of July! And thank you for joining me on this episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, and may the 4th be with you. All right. Let's see, that's 6, 11, $14 for that display. I just couldn't. $6 for a $6 lightsaber, though. I just couldn't pass that up. So happy 4th of July once again, and we've got a special one tonight. I'm probably zoomed in real close there. Let's turn to the Gold Epicenter and temporary fireworks stand of South Louisiana. There we go. There's something we've been looking for. That's more like it. That is a nice. Look at that. That is nice. It looks kind of like the piece that I'd gotten from Gold Nugget Sales for my first white quartz and gold piece, but it's got much nicer gold on this one. But I also got that was a $45 piece that I bought for my first piece from him in the case, and it was very nice. But that is beautiful right there, my friends. I'll tell you what. But is that going to count as, 3/4 of a gram for weight for gold on that? That is our pan of gold right there, my friends. So we'll have to dry it up and see what we got. But first, I think we need to see what the Angry Wife is all about. It looks unpleasant. 16 shots. That should be enough to take care of the Angry Wife. Yeah, YouTube will get me for that one. All right, fire in the hole. Oh, those are pretty nice. Yeah. Very nice. We got oh yeah, and the finish. Very nice. All right, well, I'd say that was worth $12, I guess, in today's market. Number is 93, which is, yes, 17 plus 76 combined gives you 93. The savvy viewer thought ahead and outguessed me on that one, but we'll see who got it. All right, that's looking pretty good to me. 3.211 grams before we add our display piece. And we drop that in there, and that brings it up to 4.546. So, very cool that Dave didn't on this stuff. I was hoping he was not going to, because for $150, I mean, for $60 at the going rate of gold for that quartz stuff, I thought that was a little high to be coming out exactly with the weight. But yeah, for that piece there and the way that sticks out on it, that is a very nice little display piece.
Yes, I have been very fortunate to get to pan out and see some very beautiful and unique gold over the last 3 years, and still have some very rare gold that very few people have possessed or have a chance to possess. So I think that's awesome. And I'm very, very grateful to the companies that made that available. And so, yes, so this, as we move on to our next piece of mail, this is our 55th mail call on the playlist for the mail calls. Well, this will be number 55. And even more than that, number 81 on the free gold giveaway video mail playlist. So 81 videos. So yeah, that's quite a bit of free gold out of the channel. And then following that up, as far as numbers, my most, the pay dirt with the most videos on it is my Vendetta prospecting playlist. And but right behind him that's with 48 videos, and then right behind him with 41 videos is Gold Nugget Sales. But there's a little caveat on the Vendetta in the fact that we had more. I had a year of doing the Vendetta Patreon bags every month that he was sending out rather than the pay dirts. So that's the difference. So actually, I've got more of the pay dirts on Gold Nugget Sales, but more videos on Vendetta. But either way, two of the top companies to have. So I'm happy with those numbers on both of them. Very, very proud to be supported by both of them, as well as providing some awesome gold material from both of them. So, and if y'all noticed in the bag, yeah, I pulled out old. She started out as Dingy Doris. Like I said, it was Crusty Rusty's poor Southern relation. And whenever I got when it started rusting through, I painted it white and started calling her Hot Doris. And then I got the chat comment from HD Shovel Ed saying, "Man, that scraping whenever you're panning is killing me on my headphones." And I listened to it. I was like, "Hey, damn, he's right. That sounds terrible." So from then on, we stuck with the big Garrett Super Sluice, and it's been pretty quiet as far as that range has been ever since. So yeah. So this will also be number 82 for free gold giveaway video, and not only because you're going to be putting your comment hashtag year 4 YEAR number 4 on it, but it's also time to, that's right, guess that number, pick a number, any number between 1 and 100. As long as it's the same number I picked, you're in good standing, and good luck. So let's check out this one. This came in from the Great Territory of British Columbia, the BC bag, and that's right, it is the Mammoth Gold Nuggets, and I got the guaranteed 2 grams of gold. May also contain some pyrite, marcasite, garnets, ilmenite, hematite, and magnetite. And there it is. It is the Brennan's Klondike Gold Rush pay dirt bag. And you got to catch these when they're in stock, because they go out pretty quick. And I ordered this back in April, and I got a message right back from I believe her name, I can't remember her name. I believe it's Kira. She's one of the runs the company, one of the heads of the company, and had sent me a message back apologizing, saying that they were on 4/21 is whenever my order went through on this, and apologizing, saying that they, with the spring thaw, they just started their mining operation again, and they, it's 10 days to get to the mail, and unfortunately with the roads, it's going to delay them getting my order out. And I messaged back saying, "Well, thank you for letting me know. That's fine. I understand completely." And then I got the notice 2 days later that my package had gone out. So they, it was no delay at all. But she said, "I'll be throwing in something extra for the trouble." And I guess that's what this little bag is here, because you can see the round. It is a display case. So let's start by opening this up and see what. Again, thank you so much. This was not necessary. I'm sure, like some of you guys, if you've seen any of the videos on it, they've got some awesome returns on this stuff. So I'd be happy just getting, half of what I've seen some people get. But Holy cow, check that out. Just thrown into the box. That is, let's see if we can get it open easy here. And that is a quartz display nugget. Check that out. That is beautiful. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Mammoth. Like I said, I love these kind of display pieces. And for them just to throw that in, and in the display, that is awesome. And it makes me, I'm in mode here. I'm thinking about, okay, I'm about to open this bag. I'm thinking, well, no, we're not doing the panning now. We're doing that later. We're doing the 3-year video right now. So yeah, we'll go in while we're waiting for the guesses to come up and look at some other stuff over the last 3 years. But just check that out. That is a hell of a mail call right there. And again, thank you so much to Ford Prospecting, brother. Like I said, it's too much, and I appreciate it. I'll say it's another just it gets kind of overwhelming, the generosity and kindness of people. Like I said, it is not limited in this community in any way, and like you can see all those awesome stickers and from different channels. From people that have sent material with them, sent me the stickers. Our awesome Biden there from Nine Finger Mining's Creed. If you wanted those, you can contact Nine Finger Mining. He makes those, prints those up. Our Let's Go Brandon from Mr. Doug Odette. There's his sticker. Our A3 Sky Warriors there. PA Patriot. There's our Mana, along with Chef V. Brewers, one of my first ones there. Our very awesome label that Jam and Jeff made up for me and sent out, along with the John R. Prospecting. Our assorted. And then there's my boy. What are you doing there, little guy? How you doing? It's not a day out in the bag without Hurricane sticking his little head in. But yeah, like I said, I can just we can see there's dozens of awesome channels. And what you doing, big boy? You know, that precious face. I always love those little white tears. Your little white tears. Why you got a scratch on your nose? You been fighting? So yeah, again, just awesome. I got a bunch of stickers here that Jem and Jeff sent me. That these aren't actually from. I didn't get those from necessarily from the channels. He sent me a package of stickers. Our gold bays. There's our pup from Joy Brown. So, all right. Well, all right. Let's go in and check out what's happening at the inside table. Well, here we have a look at some gold. A number of varieties. Gold nugget sales. Got the wire gold from Gold Bay. That's the crystallized gold there. And of course, over here we've got, that's our Oregon gold from Gold Nugget Sales. There's our wire gold. Where's our wire gold? There, our Gold Bay wire gold. So yeah, we have some beautiful gold. Over here, I've got there's some of our Vendetta left. There's our first, that's my first piece of display gold that I got from Gold Nugget Sales, and it came in a very nice little box with actually I'm not sure if it's glass or plastic, but it feels like it's glass. and the black case, and it also came with a very nice, that is actually a picture and a certificate of authenticity, because this came from the Ed and K collection, and this came from Gold Nuggets for Sale. But there's a picture of our nugget and a very nice photograph that he took, and then put it in a black folder there. Very classy. And like I said, and then there it is in real life. And then that is a piece of my Gold Bay Eagle's Nest gold there in the quartz, which is what the rest of that, where is it, right? Where, that's our big leaf gold. There's the rest of that Eagle Nest with the quartz. You can still see has those pieces have some quartz in it as well. $150 a gram for that stuff. He was very proud of it. And there's my white horse. That's some Gold Bay. The quartz, you can see where that one's actually cracked. That longer one right there, it's got the crack in the rock. But that is the golden quartz that I finally was able to get some from him before it was all gone for good. Our nice big gold nugget sales nuggets. And that's our Australian gold right there. Beautiful stuff. And you might notice that nugget looks familiar. If we turn the light off especially, you might recognize that one from the last video I did on What Do You See? And then there's my Jammin' Jeff nugget that always reminded me of a crown with the holes that went all the way through it that he had sent me. So again, just awesome. Really appreciate it. So that's like I said, that's a pretty good variety of gold. And of course, I have sold a large amount of what I had, as well as given away a large amount of what I had. So this is still I haven't gone through and weighed it all up to see what weight I have anymore. Then we have some gems, some stuff from the back there. That came from Prospector Paul in a bag that he sent me. Very awesome, the trilobite. That is a large garnet, little fossil shell with a hole with a rock in it. That's a garnet in the rock that came from Jan at Bill's Trash and Treasure. There's our gems from our RJ's bag that we've been doing. That one came, I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly who sent me this bag that had that, like the copper in the quartz. I'm thinking that might have been, I don't know, it might have been Jordan with Gold Thumb. It sent me those. It's I apologize if I'm remembering incorrectly, but so yeah. And then if you notice in the background, as we're about to be checking out some of my viewer mails that have come in, you see there we've got this is the stuff that you normally see in the background of here on my videos, always on the station here. Are Make Your Garden Great Again gnome from Mr. Doug Odette. The flag I actually rescued after Hurricane Ida in the house when they were gone next door, and it was laying under the carport on the ground and it was wet. So I picked it up and cleaned it off, and it fit perfectly for our gnome there. So yes, for Doug Odette sent us that along with our stickers. Very awesome. Love this guy. And then we've also got our Trump, Lego Trump. That's our channel icon, our official mascot. And he's sitting on those beautiful copper nuggets from Mike at Vendetta when we would get our pirate booty bag. And something else that's always out here is our beautiful coin that we received from Rich it's a U.S. Navy coin there, because he was He is a Navy man. You can't say was. I think once you're in, you're always in. But yeah, sent that to me. So that's always out here on display. Thank you so much, A3 Sky Warrior. There's my jar of Vegemite I'm working my way through, and that was introduced to us by Gold Nugget Sales and that Australian Gold. So thank you for that. That's a flavor that something I've really enjoyed, and a lot of people were really surprised that I like that. But then we have our relatively new coin that came in from T-Rep Adventures. That is our Trump red, white, and blue, and then it's got the gold eagle on the back. Very awesome. Of course, I had my Let's Go Brandon coins before we ever started the channel, so you guys have I gave you all a lot of those away. And then back to T-Rep, it sent us the 1 chip challenge we did on the Packy Chip Challenge. And that was quite the New Year's Eve video we did. I've got my shovel from my order that came in from Flower Gold Wizard that Jason did with his. It says Flower Gold with FGW on it there. The initials. Actually, we turn it right side up. You can see it better. But yeah, Flower Gold Wizard. And that's a 3D printer. And then we have our bottle of Gator Death Roll sauce. It came in along with the Gator paw on that from Chef V on one of our packages we received. And that's usually sitting on the counter above me here with the Gator paw down here. But yeah, I was going to show that. So there you go. Some of the stuff that's come in, and then our gold there. So let's go check and see what else we have to wrap this up with. So when this came in, I was thinking like Flavor Flav types situation, but I figured out no, it probably should hang on the wall. So, so let's look at our. But again, is that not some awesome Vendetta? The awesome Vendetta stained glass. Look at it shining through from the backside. Well, here we are. You can see our table is loaded. But before we continue, let's look and see who the year 3 live chat giveaway winner is for number 67. 67 is the number to pick. I just randomly thought that one out. I hope it hasn't been before. I don't like to repeat, but 67 is the number to pick. Congratulations. And yeah, there you're going to be getting one of the Bayou Gold Guy little mini bottles there. That'll have at least 0.4 of a gram of gold in it for you. So thank you all again so much for tuning in. And as we move in on our table here, you can see we have got 3 years of just some awesomeness. Again, there's the beautiful Vendetta leaded glass. Sammy, thank you again so much for that, Mike. All of our different channel stickers that people have sent have come with material. Back there in the background, you can see there's one of our latest bags there, the washes, which is the collaboration bag between the two most videos I have right there are Mike at Gold Nugget Sales and Mike at Vendetta Prospecting. Our White Horse, Double Black Diamond. Shout out to Dirty Paws. He had sent some material in that bag there. A nice pay dirt to go through. Prospector Paul, the same. We already saw some of his trilobites he had sent. Music Man, thank you so much to him. He also is responsible for the pin I wear. I wear it regularly. But yes, that came from him as well in his pay dirt that he had sent. from over a year ago. So thank you so much for that, brother. There we've got Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting. Put that together for me with Creed at Nine Finger Mining. Whenever I lost my little cat Schrodinger, my little gray tabby, that's a picture of her sleeping on the bed, and that just had that put it up in the heart, and like I said, it was just awesome. Very generous of him, and has supported the channel. Is always very supportive, and like I said, a great guy. And again, he just went through his a second batch of surgery. He's going and got his back done the other day on the 10th. So hopefully he is recovering nicely. Rob, all of our best hopes and wishes go out to you, brother. Four Paws, Colorado action that he does out there for the veterans, where they take care of their animals when they're deployed, or if God forbid that they are lost in action, and they make sure that the last thing they have to worry about is their pets while they're out serving their country. So awesome! He's got a nice setup that's still been growing up there in Colorado in the mountains, and it's been expanding. So best wishes to him. So Rob, thank you again so much, brother. There's our bag from the Black Poison. Got the first one of those. Came from John R. Prospecting. Had sent us that he had gotten for our Halloween video back in the day. And speaking of John R. Prospecting, there we've got some of his. Last thing he sent me was some of those his little Tabascos, along with some paid all those gizmo bags we did, his stickers, keychains, the John R. funnel that I use every week, and really appreciate that, brother, so much. Behind that, you see our Ron Anders. He was just down for his visit from Cincinnati. Was caught a little grilling on the bayou. Brought me that huge bag of Lake Superior black sand and beach sand that we've dried up now, had it ready to go, along with these awesome crystals that he gets out down in Arkansas, and some Bucky's goodies. We had the sauce on some wings just last night, which was delicious. That scorpion pepper sauce, very good, with a nice bit of heat to it. And we haven't gotten into our nuggets yet, but it is we've got them. This is the puffed corn, the beaver nuggets, the sea salt and caramel, and then the cinnamon and sweet caramel. So thank you again so much, Ron. Really appreciate that, brother. Next to him, you can see that's Bayou Jambalaya, our blackout in the bayou. We've still got our sand from that. We've got that one in our jambalaya. And then the last one he had sent me was the beignets for bait on the bayou there. Cafe de Bayou Gold Guy. Sat on the bayou, fresh beignets. He did that jar up himself. Jordan, thank you so much, brother. Awesome. Love that. He also included all these beautiful cut gems that he had sent. He had done there was some beautiful, that's like giant garnets sliced into that. Our tiger's eye. That's a giant slice of tiger's eye. Beautiful. And then we've got some more of the red snowflake jasper that has a very unique pattern. Looks like snowflakes, just fluffy. The pattern of the crystals on it is just incredible. Damn it. Hold on. Always got to deal with something with the cat these days. But so yeah, so thank you again, Jordan. We've also got, he had sent me in the last, there's my, if we can get the light to shine right. He had in that bottle, I think it was that bottle there with the Bayou, the gold, he included, that is an Australian nugget. Actually, that came from Nuggets. I believe he said Nuggets by Grant, but that is an Australian. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, beautiful. A beautiful Australian nugget. And then there's my nugget that my almost 5 grams that I got from Vendetta for our, I believe it was the 50th 50th video. Then there's our piece that came from Mr. Minix. A very nice, beautiful shine on that. A gold nugget sales nuggets in there, and then there's the little pillow, it's smooth on that side, and then on this side it's got kind of like a little bulge, like a pillow. That came from Novice Star. So awesome in his auction. So yeah, but again, Jordan included that again. I'd be above and beyond, brother. It was awesome just to have the pay dirt you made up, and then he throws in something like that, and you guys are always doing stuff like that. It's just too fucking cool, and I can't thank you enough. He's also got, his gold thumb, an awesome. Like I said, he put me to shame first thing because he started a channel. He had an awesome channel sticker. So, and above that, you see that box of stuff right there. This is from. That's one that broke in the. Since I've had it, it didn't. I don't think it broke like that in the mail. But that's another piece of that's our snowflake jasper there. But you might recognize these from back. These came from Tomcat Prospecting when he was up in Colorado, and he'd started his channel from over a year ago, and he packed me up a box. This is stuff that he did work for the state or for the city up there in the mountains, and he would encounter these places where they'd be doing road repair or digging stuff out, and would come across these awesome. Actually, that was one that we had with a light behind it where it just glowed beautiful. And that's a very light piece of lava rock. And then these chunks here with the crystals, you can see those. We tried polishing some of those in the tumbler, and they're just too soft. They just disintegrated. But very cool in a conglomerate like that, or it might even be a kind of a brachia, where it's been, I don't know that it's grown in that or if it's been destroyed and regrouped in that, I don't know. It's like I said, it's very awesome though. And like I said, along with a number of these smoked quartz and some of these very clear, looks like the ice cube. So, and I believe he moved down here to Mississippi. He wasn't too far away. I need to. There's a nice piece there that's in the lava rock, but it's got the quartz protrusion in it. But so again, that was all those little quartz ones like that are very cool and show the light through them, would make nice little displays. So thank you so much, Tomcat, and I hope you're doing well, brother. Then over here, our stuff we see, we've got some coins in our elephant that you've seen showing up next to our Trump, and that came from Dan at Home Zoo in his pay dirt bag that he had sent me. And this was cool. Actually, I had to do a double take to figure out what I was actually looking at on that, of what that that quarter, because on this side it looks like it's a legal tender, the regular quarter, you'd think, but then you see that they're close quarters. That's what it says. And when you flip it over,
man, what would be the best one?
I don't know if that's coming through or not with that, but yeah, they're in close quarters there. 2003, and it's the birthplace of Clinton, Arkansas. So that's Slick Willie, and one of my favorite Saturday Night Live skits was the Tales of the Arkansas Highway Patrol, and it was Phil Hartman doing Clinton, and he's in the back of an Arkansas trooper's car, and he's got a young girl in the back there, and he's going, he goes, yo, how do you like that? Well, it kind of hurts. I feel your pain.
All I can say is I feel your pain.
Talking to the highway patrol officers about it. So yeah, when he was Arkansas governor, he was well known for them covering up for his the same shit he brought to Washington and to the White House. So But yeah, so thank you so much for Holmes doing. He also just won the prize that came with the Mana YT808 on his raffle that he had, and he was actually giving away some of. Actually, just saw one of these on from that he got from GS. That was the skull. If y'all know Gold Squad GS Prospecting, and he's got the. Let's see, where is we've got GS up there. It is it covered up by the. Did we get a cover? All right, GS, where are you? I know you're up there. There he is, right in the center. So you see GS prospecting. He's got the skull. Well, he's got a fish that's got the skull. A very cool custom. This one, you can see there. It's mine's got the BGG for Bayou Gold Guy, and then like the top fin there's the sunrise with the seagulls, and then on this side is the moon, and you can see the stars this little specks of stars. Then you've got like the hyacinth on this side of for the flower, and then this side almost like the lotus marbles for eyes, the shell for the. I mean, that looks just like a parrotfish would look on the reef. I've been diving. I've seen them in nature. That's pretty damn cool. So, and those fins are stiff. They're not flexible. They're tough. So, and he just sent me this. I received a package in the mail call. I had no idea, and that's what it was. So, thank you so much, Mana. I hope everything went well on your raffle. He was doing that for a move they were having to make and a vehicle work they needed. So, and then above that, we had just now did the in the mail call. We've thrown in their stuff. There's our stuff from Ford Prospect that came in. And along with that, like I said, if y'all seen, we've gotten stuff from him before. He said that was from the Cowlitz River that he'd done with the black sand, Longview, Washington. And it says small batch pay dirt. And it shows where it's made in the Longview, Washington. Then I had his other bag there, but it got wet. And like my bottles, that's what would happen to my bottles if you got them wet. That was Ford prospecting bag he had sent me. So, but yeah, so that's his awesome stuff added to our pile. And next to that, of course, is our Vendetta Prospecting, and I've got there's the Vendetta coaster, the rare Vendetta coaster. If y'all don't have one of those, his new stickers there, the Vendetta magnet, the old style sticker before it had the V on each side. There is my award from the Prospectors Ball, and you can see there it is 2022 Prospectors Ball Best Food. So, and it's got the little prospector on top with the Roadrunner and the Saguaro cactus, and then it's sitting on this beautiful polished, some kind of round gemstone type thing, and it's sitting on a clear base. So very cool. That was really an honor, and really appreciated it. And part of the prize, like I said, was those two pans. It came with the headlamp. I've got my shirt in there. These are some of the crystals that came and just as part of one of the monthly Patreon awards, and that's one of my favorite of all time crystals to have is that sparkly blue base with those quartz coming out of that. It's just such an awesome looking little scene, but very cool. And also in that was included, I didn't find it at first, but it had a silver mini pour that he did with his stamp. There's the Vendetta stamp on his round. And it had fallen down in the box. Whenever I showed it after the video, he left me a message going, "I think you missed something." And sure enough, it was actually caught in between the layers of the cotton in there. So we added that to our already existing very cool rounds. This is the first one I'd gotten whenever he'd sent me. Whenever I got that big nugget, I'd ordered for the 500 or the 50th video, and I ordered a $500 bag, and um, he included the copper round. One of it when he was first. These were one of his first ones he ever did of any of his pours of his rounds, and then you see VP 22 and BGGLA. So that was a real honor to get that. And again, that's one of the cleanest and the coolest pours that I've seen him do. And I just love but that's raised instead of the one where it's there. Most of the ones he does are stamped in. This was actually poured where this was raised. So that's very unique and very cool. Then whenever I'd send an order in, and it was for my birthday coming up. He included this when I'd already asked him about when he was going to start doing silver. I wanted to buy one from him, and he threw this one in on the order when it came, and actually had sent me a picture of it, and I thought he had done that texture on it like intentionally. He's like, "Well, it got bubbly, and it's not exactly." I was like, "Dude, I think it looks awesome." He's like, "Oh, okay." Well, he was going to redo it, so instead he sent me the first one he did, the original right there, and you can see Bayou Gold Guy, Bayou Gold, and then these VP, and then right there at 61 is the stamp on that one, which was very cool. So I had my copper and my silver, and then on the Patreon giveaways that he does every month, along with his Patreon bags that he sends out, a 1.4 ounce Vendetta pour. And again, you can see this one's it's stamped, it's not raised, and it looks very different from that one. It's got a shine, and then on the back of it, it's got the smooth, but you can see the BGG February 2023, and then VP at the bottom. So very awesome to have the the silver rounds, the copper rounds, just beautiful stuff. And speaking of the copper there, that came from Okie Prospector. Y'all won some of these already. He'd sent me 3 of each, so I gave away 1 of these and 2 of the crosses already. And of course, I'm hanging on to 1 of each, so we still have 1 of these to to give away at some time. This, in memory of our good friend, Mike Hill. And he had sent me this a lot. He sent a number of people these out, and he was very generous, a great guy. We lost him a year ago, and but that is the 999 ounce, 1 troy ounce, 999 pure American Prospector coin, and very cool. And actually, before I'd gotten that, I'd already been introduced to that by Mr. Minix, who sent me his little mini prospectors. But you see, these are holding gold because he goes in and solders in gold into the pan of the little 1 gram. These are the American Prospector coins. So is that not awesome? So he had sent me 6 of those. They got lost in the mail. I never knew what was coming, but he kept saying, "Did you get anything?" I said, "No, dude, I haven't gotten anything." And he's like, because he couldn't get any more of these. And it was and I still didn't know what we were worrying about. And then I got them, and I was like, "Oh man, really? That would have really hurt if you'd sent me a picture of that. These had disappeared in the damn mail. Like, we've had a few things done. So very cool. So y'all see, I've given 3 of those away, and he also sent me this. I think I won this on a prize on one of his giveaways, because a lot of times whenever we do the numbers on my channel and on other channels, he will do a spontaneous guess the number of his own, and if you win, guess his number, you can win. I think that's how I got that little piece of gold there that on my display there, and my thing was that was won on one of his giveaways. And I believe this was too, this 1999 Tournament of Champions Poker, but it's got, again, it's the Orleans and it's the Gator. So just so very cool. And he sent me before that, the first thing he'd ever sent me was this, which it used to be in just like 2 pieces, but this is that incredibly rare and difficult to create purple gold. Where is it? Where is it? Can it show up there? Very, very cool stuff, and very brittle. So it's I got that and I was like, what the heck is this? And Mr. Minix, I tell you, he is quite the guy. And there you see right there from amongst the little cat fuzz that's in there, I have my Brewers, my first poker chip, Brewers Prospecting. And he was one of the first winners on my channel. And also I'd gotten that whenever I'd won on a bag of pay dirt from him through his channel from Can Do Veteran. So very awesome. And then next to that is y'all recognize these because a bunch of y'all have gotten a lot of his stuff. Mr. Ed Kelly, awesome gentleman there, sent me the Let's Go Brandon stickers. I think he sent like 50 of those. So I've been giving those away for over a year. He sent me a number of the Trump coins that were very cool. And then I had my Let's Go Brandon coins. So I was giving away, except that we had a number of these. This is 2020 and 2019. And it included the Let's Go Brandon edition for this is metal. This is actually heavy, where it could stick to the back of your car like you'd have on the thing. So he sent me the bag of garnets, a full pound of garnets, other gems. So again, Mr. Ed Kelly, just an awesome guy and supporter of the channel. Appreciate it so much, brother. Oh, my mic there. Okay. And you guys should be thanking him too, because like I said, he's provided a lot that you guys have ended up getting the benefits from for sure, as well as myself. So the generosity again is just it leaves me speechless a lot of the time. And speaking of generosity, we have the generosity of once again an awesome guy, Chef V. He had sent me these. Some of his new stickers, the CVPs, instead of the Chef V Prospecting, like where we've got him tucked away down there in New Orleans, right below Pontchartrain, and that's his old sticker where it had Chef V Prospecting. These are the modern version of with the CVP, and included these from the 2020 RNC. And there it is, the Donald Trump, President of the United States seal on M&Ms, and very cool. He sent me a few of the buttons, and that is actually a wristband to get in. So very, very cool. You saw our sauces in there, and he also for Christmas had sent me the nice box of the variety of sauces that we went through, and still enjoying those. So that's the gift that keeps on giving. So thank you so much for that. There, hit the button and turned off my phone. So, and then when I first started, of course, that was Klesh was what got me into this. Watching his stuff and getting my stuff from him that started, to set up all my equipment. And he had the limited pins that he did. So I ended up getting one whenever they came out. And actually the pin you can see where the hole was. The pin was right in the middle of that and covering this up. So whenever I got it, I moved it down to the blank spot, and so it didn't cover as it seems it should have been done to begin with. I don't know why cover up the art and the Klesh with the pin, but you can see from where the hole was, it covered it up perfectly. So yeah, that was. I asked him when I got these how many of them he had made, just to wonder about the availability of them out there. He's got 1 million subscribers. I might be able to hawk that for some good money, some booze money. And then our AU guys, saw that before, our AU guys keychain. He sent me a couple of those. Then over here, we've got our Jammin' Jeff, little Jammin' Jeff pile here. So you guys have, again, gotten a lot of his stuff because he sent me not only a bag of a bottle full of polished gems and stones, but this is the kryptonite when y'all get those little chunks, those cubic chunks of the galena, which is lead in your pay dirt, or the finer stuff where I chip it off and it crumbles and add that in. He did his own silver cell, growing his silver like Vendetta was doing, and they were kind of going head to head there for a while with who had the biggest cell, the pile of silver going. He sent me those awesome stickers. Only sent me, I think I only had 10 of them, so I've given out a couple and here and there. But yeah, those are very, very cool. You can see actually it's got the corner one there is like where it's done in cartoon version or the animated or whatever. So of the tip in the hat and then one of my first labels, Bayou Gold Guy labels, are very cool. And then it needs to be polished because it sits out there all the time in the kitchen where I do my stuff. I always have it out there. So there's the Bayou Gold Guy 999 fine ingot that he sent me out, one of his first ingot pours, I believe. Beautiful. And then he sent me saying he didn't realize until I was showing this that the D was backwards on the Bayou Gold, and even then I still didn't notice it until he said that. And just now when I'm looking at him going, what did he say was wrong with this? And I had to like zoom, okay, that's right, the D. But is that not awesome? Like I said, I need to polish it. It needs a polish. I also included some a very nice cut geode. Actually, his grandmother, he grew up going out with her rock hounding. So he said he had a garage basically full of, this is some natural, look how beautiful that turquoise is in there. This is turquoise in the rock. Just gorgeous. So again, and then he'd sent me one of the gold dime, the Miller Prospecting Gold Dime. I don't think Dylan's doing these anymore. So that is very cool to have. And you see him on the TV. I saw it on the TV, and but seeing it in person, it is much cooler than it looks on TV even. So, and then that was in with a batch of stickers that he had sent me along with that. So grateful for Jammin' Jeff, because he was a mentor when I started this and still is, and he's been a watchdog for the community. He was influencing pay dirts, recommending stuff to Gold Nugget sales, Gold Bay, Vendetta, as these guys are. David Gold Bay he was close with. But yeah, actually has the double black diamond, I believe, came from Jeff from Gold Nugget Sales, and like I said, just was very respected and influential member of the community. And he started his channel, but he just really hadn't had time to keep it up. So it's like I said, just very grateful for everything he's done and support that he's had for the channel. So Jammin' Jeff, JJ, and now it's Just Jeff. This is justjeff.com for his YouTube thing. So appreciate it, brother Jeff. And as we move on up and out, we're coming on over. Then we get you see up there in the middle we have this from Mr. Danny Peters. And this is, if y'all remember this mail call when it came in, he actually had sent me this. This was I don't know even if it may have been his first deer or his first time doing this with a deer, but he shot his deer. He skinned it. This is buckskin. Made it, skinned it, conditioned it out, did all the scraping, turned it into a leather, made the strapping on it, sliced it, made it so it's like a gold pouch. And on the video, when I got it, the first thing I did was take all my big nuggets together and put them in here, and you could hear it chink, 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 shaking and rattling with the gold in it. Very, very cool sound of that tinking of large pieces of gold. But yeah, you can see where he sliced it and threaded it through the top there on the pouch. So thank you so much again, Daniel Peters. Really, I mean, that kind of effort that people put out for stuff like that to send, you know, some guy on YouTube. I just, like I said, I just can't thank you guys enough. I'll tell you how much it means. So, and a beautiful job. Just the quality of that buckskin. Y'all can see it's so soft and supple. It's just awesome. And then had sent me along in one of his little. I've seen a few people getting these in from him. The blue pouch, the velvet pouch, but a bag full of gems and a couple of different bags, and there was more than this in there. Y'all have gotten some of these and mixed in with your stuff as well, and your pay dirts. So yeah, and he's got again. Most of you guys, a lot of you guys on here have bought my pay dirts from me as well. Support the channel in that way. Thank you so much for that. And Daniel's gotten a few bottles from me as well. This one I cannot. I was trying to look on my mail calls and my videos, and I'm afraid I just don't. It says it was in with the Idaho Garnets. I just don't remember who sent me the beautiful. That I just got this in recently too, relatively recently. But it was the sea glass. So, like I said, I've seen where people try to do this in a tumbler, and you just don't get that same quality of the stuff that you get on the natural sea glass. And this is just broken bottles that have been worn down and ground down by the sand and the ocean motion, and frosted them, taking the sharp edges off of. And that one's in the early process of it. You can see where you can still see where the broken edges would have been. But again, there's no edge to them. There's no sharpness to them. So I apologize. I cannot, like I said, I cannot remember who, and I had to look harder in the thing to find it. This came in from Eric Miller. He had sent me this, and it's the sharpening rod, or actually it's a steel rod for your knives. It doesn't actually sharpen them. It takes the little divots out of them and just smooths out where you would have kinks in your blade that'd be microfine that you really wouldn't see. But you can see the striations that are in the steel. But but it's an antler on the end, and it always I could see there was like some carving in it, but I never really looked that close at it. But if you zoom in and look closely, you can see, if I zoom in or zoom outward, whichever way to get it to damn focus. Come on. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. It is a gator. There's his eye, his head, his teeth with his jaws open there a little bit. And then you see it curves around. There's his leg, the front leg, the back leg, and the tail. And then there's the other side. And then there's two eyes, and the brown. Actually, those eyes looks like they almost have a little garnet set in them for the red, the gator eyes. So I don't know if he might have done that himself to add this for the thing, but again, I had it for a long time before I saw what it actually was. So very cool. And I know he has been battling cancer, and I have not heard from him in a while, but there were some issues with Eric Miller on the I know especially with my kill. And but again, like I said, I'd gotten this from him before any of that stuff was going on, and I really didn't know why. He just sent it to me, and like I said, it was very cool. So I really appreciate it. I got a kitty underfoot as well. So, well, all right, my friends. I guess that will pretty much take care. If there's like I said, I've got boxes of stuff I went through. I think I covered everything that I've gotten. You know, over the last 3 years, pretty much. And of course, like I said, the generosity of all you guys that have sent all the stickers, and we've done the board. We need to expand the board because it is yeah, there's A&M. Thank you to A&M Prospecting there. I talked to those guys. They're good peoples. Let's go Brandon sticker. Again, our John R's. GS, who's on everybody's channel. If there's a channel, GCGS comment. I really appreciate that, brother. Banshee, Julie has done so much for the community. Very generous and been very kind with me and my channel as well. Has got a bunch of pater. Her and Home Zoo Prospecting are a little thing now, so they're doubling down on the Bayou stuff. He's got his bottle. I said to him, and he said that I think he's going to let her have it. His whatever I said, Minecraft style gator bottle that I'd done for that. So and like I said, and then our music man back there, that's I really appreciate that, brother. My flag, I wear it proudly. So there we have it. Well, as it turns out, Jesse, I'm trying to get the last bit of this video. Of course, it wouldn't be a video without a cat jumping in, right? So that's my little Jessie. She's about to be a 1-year-old. Again, you can tell her apart with the little white eye patch on the white eye. Yeah, see, she's got the white eye. But yeah, so I had the bottle. One of the first things I received was from Joe, Gold Eagle Prospecting. Up there in New York, he had sent me this, that it was, they dug it up when they were putting in a foundation over in the west side of Manhattan. And he's like, maybe you could use it for something like for your 50th pay dirt bottle when I was just starting. And while we're past 50 now, I was thinking it probably would be for 100, where I think we're at 65 now. So when we hit 100, the number 100 pay dirt bottle, it might be like on a raffle or an auction for that one with this bottle, and we just tape a label on, not want to stick onto that, I guess. And then also I missed this one that I'd gotten this in. Y'all recognize that from M&M Prospecting, and I had gotten this in from I Am Zaxxon, and he's got the cool the prospector and then just like they've got the cool stones and gems and stuff that'll be in there with it. You can see in the background there, it's got the blues. So Mr. and Mrs. M&M, get on that. Very cool. So yeah, I just wanted to, I'd missed those. And like I said, Joe, he'd gotten one of my first bottles of pay dirt when I started doing pay dirts, when he'd sent me that. And he'd thrown in an extra $5 for the artwork. He said he thought the artwork on it was worth a little extra. So he was also my very first tip on the channel for so thank you again, Joe, so much. And Gold Eagle Prospect, appreciate it, brother. Thank you all so much for all of your support, not to mention all the views, the comments, the channel members now that we have. The support for the channel just across the board. I really thank all of you. I can't thank you enough. So that being said, that will wrap up this year 3 of Bayou Gold Guy. Remember to hit that hashtag year 4 in the comment section for the giveaway on this. Congratulations to our winner for tonight. And hopefully this isn't too late that getting it posted, that people were still able to see it and participate. But like I said, I was busy with cats yesterday, and this takes a while to lay all this stuff out and get it done. And I couldn't really get started on it sooner because I don't have room on my phone to load up that much video and still be able to record my video for Friday. And the phone will hold it, but it won't let me share it or download it unless it has an equal amount of data open to download, you know. So anyway, at any rate, I like to have to go through and erase stuff off to be able to load the next video up on YouTube, because it does not have, you know, I could still keep recording on it, but it wouldn't let me load it up. So that's why I had to kind of squeeze all this in at the last minute, especially since it turned out on a, you know, only a day or two after my Friday night videos. So at any rate, thank y'all so much. Once again, I know it's redundant, and I look forward to another year with all of you. And if you have not yet done so and you made it this far, please hit that subscribe and like button on the channel. Check out the join button. And until the next time, Bayou Gold Guy saying, take care of each other. A very happy Mother's Day, especially to all you mothers that are still with us, and a fond memory for all of you mothers like mine that are no longer with us, but are still part of us. So till the next time, peace out, my friends. And a last farewell to my little baby girl, who is, like I said, she's got a new mommy that's going to be claiming her on Monday. So her little sister went to a good home yesterday. She's going to a good home Monday. I'm going to miss her, but I'm happy. So, all right. Are you done? Nope. There's nope. There's The only animal close to his size are the kittens. The cats are all way bigger.